Here's another keepsakecrafts.net video for House of Gems. Today we're making crystal earrings all wrapped up with wire wraps. I'll even show you how to make your own ear wires. So the first thing you need to do is to cut a 12-inch piece of the finer gauge wire. And then we're going to just go ahead and center the heart, one of the crystal hearts, on that wire. And then go ahead and send one of the ends of the wire back through the hole. And be kind of careful. This is crystal. It can crack. It's not real thin up here like on some of your smaller hearts, but you just want to snug that wire. Then bring the two wires up so that they meet above the heart, and then use chain nose pliers to give them a bend right at the top of the heart. Then grasp those wires with your round nose pliers and just make a simple loop. And then bend that around so it's at a 90-degree angle. Use your round nose pliers to bend it back. Hold on to that loop with chain nose pliers and hold on to the wire ends. Well, I'm going to do the first wraps with just my fingers. We just hold these two wires until it gets difficult to hold on to them, and then go ahead and use another pair of chain nose pliers to hold them. As you do just a whole series of messy wraps above the heart. So once you're done with your wraps, just trim off the excess. And I'm going to straighten out my loops, which got a little bit mangled. And feel for any ends that need to be tucked in. You can tuck them in with chain nose pliers, and also use a file if there's a sharp end sticking out. And that's it. And here's the other one. And then the next step is just to make our ear wires. You're going to cut a 2-inch piece of the 20 gauge wire. And you can use a file. So once you have those ends smooth, go ahead and grasp one end of the wire with your round nose pliers and just make a loop until it touches itself. Now I've already done this on the other wire because the best way to make a pair of matching ear wires is to actually make them at the same time. So I'm going to put these loops right over the 7mm part of my bail making pliers and then just wrap that wire around like that. And I like to take chain nose pliers, and I usually just use the widest part of my plier as a measure to bend that back a little. And then the final step to make sure that your ear wires hold their shape is to put them on a bench block and give this top part a little bit of a hammer. You can hammer the whole thing if you want, but just doing this top part gives it a nice look and also work hardens it and ensures that it will keep its shape. And then the final step is to use chain nose pliers to twist that loop open. Insert one of your wire wrapped hearts and twist that loop closed. And it's really that simple.